video we will look at using TailwindCSS to design this HTML view for a notification card, both the success and the error notification cards. For the icons like this tick and this cancel, we'll be using assets from the hero icons, and we'll be using the documentation from TailwindCSS for something that I don't know the class of. For example, the colors and layouting and such. Okay, so let's get into it. So I have a simple project setup using TailwindCSS, and I have generated the output file, and then I have a sample HTML file that has set a teal color of 600, and this is the output that you see in the browser. And I've just opened the design for us to reference it. I'm also using a live server to watch this file, so if I do any changes, you will see it refreshed automatically in the browser. BG white, so this is one of the classes of Tailwind. So when I refresh it, I don't see the box here because we need to provide a height and width. So for the height, we have all of these classes. So I want height, say something like h48. So let's apply that and see. And for width, you can give full, that will occupy the entire width of the screen. So let's place this in a container. So I will say class padding of 10. Okay, so we have got a nice padding, and then we have got the box. So let me close this folder pane so that we can look at the code much better. Okay, so now we'll add the text which we see here. And we can see the text in the output, but the font is very small. So let's encapsulate this in a span tag. And then I will give it a class of 2XL, which will increase the font size, and I will give it a color of green, but the font is still too small, so let me increase that. Okay, that's better. So now we can see our text in the card. Say if we want to align this center both in the horizontal and vertical direction, then we can use the flexbox layout. So I can say flex items center, and this has been centered vertically. If I want it to be centered horizontally, then I say justify center, and we can see it has been justified horizontally as well. Okay, so now let's add this check icon. So let me add a span tag, and then let me go grab the icon from the hero icons. So I just search for check and I want to use this second one, so I click on it and then it has been copied. So I paste it, I format my document, and you can see the SVG has been added. So if I save this, we can see the check icon being displayed. So it has a width of 6 and height of 6. So let's just change this to a higher number. Okay, so this looks much better. So now we want to color this the same color as our text. So we can say text green 500. Okay, and it has been colored green. And here we can see that the icon is left justified. So instead of using justify center, let us use justify left, and we see there is some padding on the left and right side. So let's just adding padding x of 20. Okay, so that added padding on the both left and the right hand side. And then if you want to make the space between the checkbox icon and the text, we can say margin right of 10, and that pushes the text to the right. Okay, and for our cancel icon, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to add a span tag. Okay, so now let me search for the cancel icon. So we can use this one. So it has copied to the clipboard. Let me go and paste it here. Let me format it. So this also has a height and width of 6. Let's make it 20 itself, and we want it to be a lighter color. So I can say text gray about 200, and we can see the cancel icon in the output. We can reduce the size to about, I guess, 16. Let me just check that. Okay, this is much better. And now here we can see that this X icon is like right justified. So there are a couple of ways we can do this. Simple approach is we can come to this span tag and say, you can say margin right is auto, and this would justify the cancel icon to the right. I'm still not good with the colors, so let's just say gray 400. Okay, so this is much better in terms of visibility. Okay, so here we see that we have created a card with a check icon, the text, and the cancel icon. So let's create this error notification card as well. So I'm going to copy the entire container, and I'm going to paste it back. So I can just enter a simple div, give it a padding so that we can have some spacing between the two cards. So here we can see green is 500, so we can change this to red, the text as well to red, and then we want to replace the cancel icon instead of this check icon. So for that, let's go back. So here we have this x dash circle, so let me copy this and remove this svg and paste it here. Let me format the document. Okay, so we need to change the size to 20. Okay, so that's better. So here we have the error notification card as well, which has been colored red, and you can like copy paste multiple of these, and you can have a warning card, and you can have a info card, and okay, thank you for watching this video. If you like more content like this, please subscribe, leave a like and comment. Thank you.